How you doing, people? This is Zorak saying hello to your universe, our universe, everyone else's universe. Just hoping that you have a beautiful day. And your day is the way you want it. That your 24/7 is so far so good. That 365 is on the works for you to be better. Just going to touch two things. Two news. One that I won't say who it was because it was on the news, and you can find news like that every day. It was about this dad that he do something really bad. That got caught up on the measurement of success based on money, on having a job, and he bases his life on that. Don't get me wrong, so far, because we're running in a very outdated system, we need to have a job, but we need to have money, unfortunately. But the thing is that one day or one point in everyone have to stop that nonsense. Someone have to put the foot down and say stop. We don't want that. It was fun, don't get me wrong. For some people it was exciting to deal with money and deal with the fact that you're a worker. And yeah. But we have to stop doing that nonsense. I know it ain't gonna happen overnight, It's one of those things that are gonna happen little by little, but we have to start somewhere, please. Someone that have power, that have smarts, to have more charisma that I ever had, that I ever gonna have. Someone that have the ability to make things happen. Please, come on, wake up and do it. Okay, the news, it was this guy. He was, for what it looks like, it was a very good dad. And again, divorce or separation or something like that too into the mix. But the situation, it was that man, for some reason that is not important, he loses his job. And because he loses income, money, now in his mind, because it was measured the same, it was measuring himself the same way, that this is nonsense of a 1% society that we live. It was measured on dollar signs and the job. So I think in his mind, he was a job, he was a worker. So he wasn't a dad. And he got the point of view that money is everything and having a job is everything and a status is everything. So unfortunately, he took this stupid and worst decision that he ever gonna make. He killed his family and he killed himself. Suicide. And I always ask, why we keep measuring ourselves based on the job that we do, the money that we earn, the financial situation that we are in, instead of measuring ourselves in how we feel, how we make everyone else's life better, how we make this planet a little bit better. And that's sad. That's sad that we're still living in a society on 2018 that always measuring itself on money. When we gonna upgrade? When we gonna wake up and see the world that it's no longer about money? Yeah, money was good for the until a point. It was the first thing that we ever come up to make this planet a little bit better, or maybe it was something that was designed just to keep us as slaves, or no, I don't know. But regardless, we have to stop working for money and working for society. That's what we need to do. Work for a society to make this planet better, make everyone's life better, make your own life better, because that's the example. If, for example, why people like soda, because someone actually drink one and that person was so excited about it, and boom, everyone's drinking soda, every flavor that is over the rainbow and over the planet, and they even make sodas out of butter, and bacon soda. Ugh. But if you like that, I don't mind. But you see how it is. Someone has to put the foot down and actually smell the roses and start working and assisting on make this planet better. But when you are working for money, you're not doing nothing. You're just working. We have to work for make this planet a little bit better, to make this life of the people a little bit better. Prolong life, especially prolong life, because we need to prolong life, because if we are totally against suicide, we have to stop with the mentality of the suicide mentality. Okay, make a sacrifice, but don't kill yourself over something. Okay, sacrifice to get your life better. That's cool. By you making your life better, you can help someone else. Because, like I was saying, how people like beer, or wine, or stuff like that, because they saw someone look at someone, that person, and they were like, wow, that person looks like that. Let me see, let me try. That's how people learn how to eat stuff, because they see someone else doing it. It's not like one of those monkey see, monkey do, but at least try to do something that is better for yourself. And by doing it, someone will look at you, will be like, oh yeah, I want that. How can I get that? How can I get there? And then they will figure it out, or they might ask you. And then you tell them the most candy way that you did it. Maybe it's some different way to do it, because it's a whole bunch of ways to build a house. It's a whole bunch to build a power grid. Just you need to pick one and do it correctly. Some of them are difficult, some of them are more easy, but yeah. But don't do that. Don't measure yourself over a job, a career. Be together and work for make this planet a little bit better. Dad, Mom, start making this planet a little bit better. You're responsible for that. Stop showing your kids to measure themselves and how much they have in the bank account, what the job they have. Instead of telling them, hey, just be happy, be yourself, be nice with someone, help someone. Do the 1 hour challenge that I always talk about. Do one thing that you love and you're very passionate about, and do it for 1 hour at least. 1 hour a day, 1 hour a week, 1 hour a month, but do it. Something that truly make you happy. Do it for 1 hour. If you like to help someone else to do the laundry, don't do that. If you'd like to help someone clean their car, do it. If you like to fix cars, do it. If you like to build a house, do it. But do something that you really like, a love, and you're very passionate about for 1 little hour. But yeah, you know, and I think there's a whole bunch of news like that, you know, dad and mom, or both, they kill each other, they kill the kids, just because some kind of a stupid financial nonsense. It gets me upset to see people dying just because of stupid money. Really? That's how low we are? That's how low the people that are in command and in power of make this planet a bit better. They're doing nothing. They won't care about you. If they really do, they would be like, oh, okay, let's abolish all financial law. If you can take care of it and keep it clean and working order, it's yours. If you cannot do it, it's not yours. If you want to lay down in a bed and rot until fruits and moss is growing out of your forehead, out of your head, or your forehead, do it. There are people that like actually want to do something better, you know. So it's always gonna be that guy that ain't wanna do shit. Sorry the French, if you know what I mean. Sorry the words. But it's gonna be this guy that ain't gonna do nothing. And it's gonna be that lazy guy. And that's okay. You wanna be lazy? He doesn't matter. Even though that we're gonna help him and we're gonna treat him with love and respect, whatever he do, it won't matter. Because he's not important. He's not doing nothing. He's not taking out, and he's not adding to the problem. So, that's okay. But yeah, stop the nonsense. Someone, please, someone around this planet, that little dust of a planet that we live, try to make it better. Please. There's a lot of people dying just because money. We are killing each other. We are killing people. We're killing family. We're killing kids. We're killing daughters, sons. We're killing grandma's dad just for stupid money. And that bothers me a lot. I wouldn't be against that if the system is working, but it's not working. It's flawed. It's not working. It's no longer feasible. It's kind of like running the internet on a old 1980s computer. This internet might not work. There's a lot of things that have to be done in order to make it work, but it's not working. I think it's time to turn the page and do something else. If you want to be the best in whatever you would like to do, everything will be provided in order for you to make that happen. But if we keep reaching for that nonsense of a money, we ain't gonna get nowhere. We're still gonna be in the same place, doing the same thing, bowing and lower our heads and be a slave to the status quo that we're having right now. That is not working. And they won't work. That won't work at all. It's not working. It's not working. So please stop that nonsense of measuring yourself by how much money you have and how much things that you have that you're never gonna use. That's another thing. That's okay if you want to have something, everyone want to have something, but the things that you have should be things that you use, that you have a use for it, that will make your life better, that makes sense to you, I think. So, yeah. We are just always in this thing of making money and have things. If you ever take a time to go around your neighbor and found an abandoned building, an abandoned house, you will see how much meaning have the things that we're doing right now. You will see things that are very precious and very valuable, and not money-wise, but some things might be. And they're not being used. They're rotting away. That house could be used by someone else. That building could be used for someone else to live in and to have a good life. But no, money is always the thing. That monster that we create, that piece of a system that we create that hasn't been working. Maybe it worked for a couple of years, but right now it's not doing it. We're expanding. We're making this planet a little bit better, and we have to step up and do something. And we have to prevent dads and mom killing each other and murdering people and murdering their kids and murdering his family just because they don't have a stupid money and they don't have a stupid job. Stop measuring yourself with money and jobs. Yeah, it's good to earn a little bit more, because right now we're running a very, very, very arcade system. So far we need to have that nonsense of money. And that's okay. I understand it. But stop measuring yourself around money. And stop showing your kids to measuring themselves around money and having things. Just for having it. Just for the heck of having it. Not using it. Not enjoying it. Just for having it. Some of your kids don't want to appreciate a tablet, don't want to appreciate a computer, want to appreciate a video game console. They won't appreciate that. Maybe they will appreciate more if you give them like a fishing rod, or maybe even given something to hunt with. Maybe even given maybe a set of tools, because they love to fix cars instead of working and being watching TV or something. Some kids will enjoy having a book. Some kids, but give your kid the things that will make them happy for real. Not giving things and showing that having things is the way to be. Just giving a computer just because they have the money and because I want to give them a computer. Even though that computer will end up being in storage in a couple of years. Just stop giving a guitar just because you want to be giving something expensive. No, giving a guitar to someone that actually want to use the guitar. Give someone a computer, a tablet, or phone that actually want to use it for. Something that will make that kid life whole and better. Don't force them, but I tell them, hey, go to college, go to school, do something with your life instead of having a job and having a nonsense of a life because it's a job. And showing that to measure happiness by the way they feel about themselves, not because of how much money they have in the bank account. Please, stop the nonsense. Help your kids, help your family, help yourselves to make this planet a little bit better. It's getting old to see news about that. Just because of money. Really, people? I don't know. Now we go to something more lighter. That everyone is freaking about and getting sad and emotional. Just a moment. Okay. And freaking about, oh, Toys R Us is closed. My childhood is gone. Ah, bull. If you would care about some stupid store that make a lot of millions of dollars, maybe treat their employees not that good, maybe right now they're treating a little bit better at the end of the road because what the heck, but whatever. If you really care about your childhood and you base your childhood on a store, really? That's nonsense. If you would really care about the whole stupid, oh, Toys R Us is closing, why you didn't send your kids to buy stuff on that store? You would say, oh, the employees, but yeah, I agree. There are very poor people right now. They're getting the boot, and they're getting really bad deal out of the situation after all the sacrifice they do for a stupid company. That company just, it's like a bubble gum. They take you, they shoe you, they take all the sweet and all the things that you have, but and they spit you. So, why you being so upset? Oh, the Toys R Us is closing. That the thing, the giraffe thing, the character they have in the store, they doing a lot of memes and stuff like that. Ah, please, come on. I'm not hating on that. I'm just saying that. Think what you're saying. You really support that store? You really support the people that were working over there? Yes? Okay, you should be a little bit upset because you're supporting. But you have maybe some people maybe the toy they bought it in the 90s. Was the last time they went to Toys R Us. So stop the nonsense. It's like, oh, when they came out close, the same thing, people were crying, people were saying the end of the era. But you never do nothing to make that place to be there. So stop the nonsense. You haven't do nothing. You haven't bought nothing. You haven't spent a lot of money in there. So, like every other business, even though there is a business of making, selling toys, it's a business. When you have the business mentality, it's just about the money. That we're saying, hey, we're losing money, so that we're gonna close the store, regardless of how many years the store was open. Could be 1,000 years, and they're gonna close it because it's not making money. And when you are on a business, all business are meant to make money, not to lose money, lose revenue. So stop the nonsense, stop the crying, the pathetic thing about, oh, losing the... Yeah, I liked Toys R Us when I was a kid. Yeah. Would I want my kids to go there? Maybe. But most of the times that I buy online, or maybe go to a big box store and buy something over there, and that's it. And you have been doing the same thing. You've been buying things in Amazon or eBay or Wish, or maybe right now in the Walmart app or whatever. When was the last time that you bought something very expensive, that you spent a lot of money of it, that you make up like $1,000 buy. When it was the last time that you spent at least $1,000 in one store? In that store? Never. Because most of the things you buy it online right now, and you don't want to spend money. So stop the nonsense about crying about Toys R Us. Oh, my childhood is gone, but you haven't done nothing to protect it, so shut up. I'm not hating. I'm just saying that you have to be honest about yourself and look yourself in the mirror and stop the nonsense. Because that's nonsense. Do you think the store will care about you? And that company will care about their employees? You know how many employees maybe, or not maybe, there are a lot of employees that were fired because of nonsense. They lose their job way before the store was closing. Because that store doesn't care about their employees. Because it's a business. A business doesn't care about the people that work there. They just care about the money. It's a business. That's the nature of the beast. So stop the nonsense about crying about Toys R Us. Stop the nonsense about crying about, oh, this mega mall has been closed, or this place has been closed. The end of the era. Make it look like, no, it's not an era. It's something that was going on at the time that you were born and the time of your youth, but that's it. Just stop the nonsense about, oh, Toys R Us is closing. Whatever. You didn't care about it. And right now, I think right now it's not no more, but just like a few, maybe it's a few stores, they have a few things here and there, and people are just scavenging the store just to get whatever they can have left. They don't care about Toys R Us. They don't care about their employees. Get a life. If you really do care about the employees, hey, open an account. Go out GoFundMe just to give money without no things. Just give it away without no asking for nothing back. And that's it. Feed those employees, the real employees, not the higher up people. They're like, right now the store is closing. They don't care. They can live their whole life with the money they have in the bank account. And maybe they already liquidate the whole thing so they could be better for them. They're already bugging out. I'm talking about the people that work in the stores, the cashiers, maybe the store managers. And that's it, Be honest with yourself. You don't care. You're just crying because something that you want to be there without even spending money on it, or without putting nothing into it. You want that place to be open all the time, just gathering dust and hoarding just for the heck of it. So be honest. But on the other thing, stop measuring yourself on money. Stop killing others and kill yourself over money. Because the things, nobody will care about that. In general, people don't care. People cry. The news will be there for a couple of months, a couple of days. People will cry and will be upset about it, and that's it. Don't be so selfish, and don't do that. Don't kill yourself. Don't murder people over money. Protect your life. Love your family. Love your friends. Your real friends. And if you do, go to any church. Pray for something positive and good for everyone else and for the mankind. And if you don't go to church, that's okay. But be positive and help someone else. But try to be nice to each other. Respect each other. Understand each other. I don't know. Try to make something better. Bye.